Welcome back to the CEC office in Warsaw. We're still analyzing the most important political event of 2018 and perhaps 2017, the government reshuffle, where several members of the cabinet of ministers and the prime ministers were changed. Some ministries have changed their competences, some have split. But one of the most interesting issues is the Ministry of Digitization, because Anna Strażyńska, the previous minister, lost her position, and this position still hasn't been filled by anyone else. I'm here today with Marta Mikliszańska, who deals with digital affairs at our office. Marta, please tell me, what is the current status of the Ministry of Digitization in Poland?
Officially, we should know the name of the new minister soon, but in practice it may take a long time. So after the dismissal of Anna Strażyńska, who is now a chairperson of the tech company MC2, the supervision over the ministry is exercised directly by the Prime Minister Mateusz Morawiecki. But in practice, the acting minister is Marek Zagórski, current Deputy Minister of Digital Affairs and Vice President of the Jarosław Gowin's party Porozumienie. So the situation was supposed to be temporary, but it might be a longer process to find a new person who will take charge.
Why has this happened? Is there any particular reason the government gave for this lack of minister?
As we hear, many people have already refused to take over the ministry, and the reason why is that the ministry is now dealing with a range of extensive projects which may bring serious political risk. These are projects such as new e-procurement platform, e-evidence project, cybersecurity law, and above all the successful implementation of the protection of personal data RODO, which is expected to be enforced in May this year.
These are all quite difficult expert issues, and one would expect that a real expert needs to be put forward. Is there any kind of prediction as to who actually may become minister?
It is very hard to say, but unofficially it is said that it will be either the influential law and justice politician either than the technocratic expert. But the time will show.
Time will, as in with all issues. Now I wanted to ask you about the domestic issues that the ministry is dealing with. You mentioned a range of very key projects, but some people have said that other ministries have taken over some of the domestic projects of the ministry. Is that the case? And if not, what are the most important ones?
The idea that the ministry's competences should be split over different ministries was broadly discussed during the long process of government reshuffle. This concept may come back, but in my opinion, it wouldn't be soon. It may appear at the start of the new parliamentary term, rather than now.
So Jadwiga Emilewicz, the current Minister of Entrepreneurship and Technology, will not be taking much of the portfolio.
She has a broad portfolio at the moment, but I think that until the completion of the key projects I mentioned, I think the Ministry of Digitization would be
intact.
Intact.
kept intact. And of course, Poland externally tries to position itself, especially in the European Union, as a leader in digital affairs. So what are the current issues in the EU, and have we lost anything because of this lack of minister?
Poland has an ambition to be a leader, as you said, a leader within the like-minded group within the EU. Now the talks with the EU concern around the DSM, implementation DSM projects, such as online platforms, artificial intelligence, blockchain technologies, and obviously the e-privacy issues.
So work is still going on quite intensely.
Yes, yes.
Well, thank you, Marta. I guess I'll see you back here when we have a new appointment to the Minister of Digitization.
Yes.
For
Thank you.
further information about Poland and the region, please visit our website at ccgr.com and follow us on Twitter. We'll be sure to analyze the new Minister of Digital Affairs when this appointment is made.